So, has there been ever any maintenance here?
No. This is from 1955 concrete right here. I mean, look.
That's hard.
They just patch and patch, right? No repaving.
When the car's working really well, this corner's like really nice. I mean, like you just go in there, brake, release, and just go again. And be careful with the P cars that there's not two of them, because you see one and then...
Yeah, and then you come across on another, yeah. I noticed on the simulator, like, if you overshoot this corner...
Yeah, it's 7/10, boom,
yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Float a bunch of speed in here, and then you pick up understeer a lot, and then it really hurts you on the exit.
Yeah.
Because it's first gear. Yeah.
It's first gear?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I was also first.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah. I was typically a second gear guy here and try and float the speed in.
Yeah.
But then I tried first, and it was definitely a gain, net gain, yeah.
In what way was it a gain?
Because it helped me rotate that little bit, and then just that little bit of instant drive.
Yeah.
Whereas I picked up understeer in the second just because it lulled a little bit, you know, initially. Okay. I mean, you've got to remember this first gear is like 90 miles an hour, you know?
Yeah, it's long.
Welcome to turn 10.
Thank you. Are you going to be here all day, Saturday? All right. Number 23.
Yeah.
GTD.
Awesome. What kind of car is it?
Aston Martin.
Excellent choice.
Oh, thank you very much.
She is bladdered.
You guys come by sometime this weekend and say hello.
To me, it's always really easy to outbrake yourself here. So you really just got to work on getting that right and not overshoot the entry, because it's hard to work the car on the entry to get down to the apex, and you have to get down to the apex.
Yeah,
and as soon as you feel that, you can just nail it, you know?
Are punches common here at all?
Touch wood, no.
No.
They do happen, but...
I might need Tad for my homework later.
Oh, yeah?
I'm serious. 100% serious.
Right side up on the curb, not about halfway up. And as you can see, this time of night with the sun, it's really... You can't really see where the track out is, you know?
Yeah. So you're going to need the full visor treatment.
Yeah. Pretty confident.
Damn, Ian's got it battened down.
My focus is, well, first, something that's going to be very important this week, especially with the extra qualifying. We need to be very cautious of tire use through practice. Otherwise, we could be short for the race, so.
Ross has never been here.
Oh, that's right.
So I'd like to get him in the first session just so he gets to think about it a little bit.
We'll put you in second.
Even if it's like 5 laps, it's something. So.
All today is just about driver comfort. Something for you, Ross, to know, these guys know, but as you go through the stint, the lap time will start to drop. Obviously in the brake zone, just lose some braking. But the first big loss is in mid-corner grip is going to be 10 through 13. So I really try to focus on keeping the car good through there. If we keep it good there, the lap time will stay consistent through the rest of the track.
Okay, cool.
So that's an important part for me to know. If you start to feel something over there, it's important for me to know that what's going on over there versus this side of the track.
What springs are we on?
200 and 140.
200 front spring.
Yeah.
Don't get worried about numbers.
No, but I've just never used a 200 ever.
You're going to learn a lot of new things in America this year.
Yeah.
Welcome to America.
To America, babe.
Okay, Tad, you got anything worth saying?
I don't.
At least you're honest.
So like when I went to turn 1, I went to the brakes. Before anything could happen, I had to make an adjustment.
Okay.
And it wasn't like because I hit a bump or because of, it's diving, it's just like straight away, like dynamically, it's obviously got a bit of rear steer in it. And that obviously means as it squats, something's happening somewhere, right?
Well, the front pads, we're going to take those off and go to the new pads. And that will help a lot, I think, with the brake balance issue. So, I mean, in general, the majority of the issues I don't see as a big problem to solve for the next session. We just got to solve the issue with the steering, what's going on there, the rear wheel. From a lap time standpoint, it doesn't look great, but I don't think we're as bad as we look, so don't get carried away and feeling like you need to change a lot. We just need to solve the little issues, and then the lap time will come.
In 17, because of the looseness in the rear, it was hard to go to second gear.
Yeah, but I was getting to second early, but I think because I was braking early.
So you think, by the way?
It's cool. Really cool.
Bumpy,
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're probably pushing it harder into there.
It's like you have to snatch second to third so fast on the exit.
Yeah,
you
I
know,
was doing that. Yeah.
play with the gears a little bit.
Exit of 17, exit of 1, all the low speed stuff. When I come off the brake, when the tire would load, it would just snap. I think the front axle chatter I was talking about was because of the tire pressure. Honestly, the first run kind of killed my confidence.
Okay. We'll meet again, and we'll figure out where to go from here.
Turn on corner entry, there's a massive amount of understeer. Once it rotates, the rear tire falls off and slides. I think the understeer is causing the oversteer though. There's a lot of wheel.
There's a little crest when you go through 3, and it feels like the front's just riding up on top of it, you know?
Well, we'll talk about it, but
Yeah.
I made a bar change for the understeer.
Yeah.
But the right difference is just the tire pressure, right? You know, either we just deal with it or we make a spring change.
Well, we can't go any lower, okay?
It's okay. It's not the end of the world. It's not ideal, but
With the lightest car in the field,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So we shouldn't have the same pressures as the heaviest car in the
Yeah.
field.
Let's talk a bit about the higher tire pressure so I know what I have to do in the race.
I have Mercedes.
So, qualifying. Right now, I've got enough fuel in the car for you to do the entire first session, and Roman to do maximum 2-time laps. But probably the plan is to just go out 1-time lap, park it.
To qualify in this car is a whole other animal. The window for the car is super small, I think, compared to some other cars, but when it's good, it's really good. Qualifying's so fun, oh my God.
Basically, the tire pressure thing comes down to Daytona and the prototypes. He went through the whole thing. Prototypes started blowing tires. They all dropped their pressures in the last stint to go for it. So that's what's brought all this about, paying more attention to everybody. And
How do we need to sacrifice Roman to appease you? Anything is on the table.
Of Sebring.
That was exhausting.
Dicey moment there.
Jimmy Johnson spun in front of me as well. The balance front to rear, struggling with a lot of oversteer.
Starting. Pull. All clear. Go.
this place is for sure the hardest on a car and a team. You know, just finishing this race, finishing this 12 hours is a feat in itself. Finishing up in the top 5 is, you know, a win for anybody.
I have had a lot of challenges thrown up at me in the past, and this is probably one of the biggest ones. It's a very, very different track to anything we've ever driven on. When I'm happy in the car, I learn more and drive faster. You kind of come across the start line and you want to do another one and another one and another one.
The challenge of Sebring is tough. It is a really tough circuit. In the end, it's quite physically draining because you're bouncing in the car all the time, and then you've got the element of the darkness at the end, and it's a very dark here. You know, there's not much lighting at certain parts of the track.
The nature of the track, a lot of first, second gear corners, and there's different classes, so typically there's a lot more incidents with the faster cars, you know, coming together with the slower cars. You've got to be on your game the whole time.
There is a 99, it keeps defending for me. 4 is left now.
Put a message in for teammate benefit.
ATO's got past, ATO got past.
It's okay.
It's okay.
And Aston Martin, Heart of Racing team, anchored home by Ross Gunn, take the third step of the podium.
Well done, Ross. Excellent driving there, and thank you to everybody on the crew. What an awesome day and all the hard work.
So happy for the whole team, everybody in Seattle, New Zealand supporting us. My third podium with the Heart of Racing, first one of the year this year, so starting off on a good foot. It's just amazing to be a part of this group, and I can't wait to see what else happens the rest of the year.
We're ups and downs today. We had a few little issues with the car, and we just kept plugging away. Ross, Roman, they just drove their heart out. So it's hard to explain how hard it is to get on the podium at Sebring now, 2 years in a row. So great championship points, and can't be prouder than everybody what they've done here. And everybody watching in New Zealand, I think they had fun, and Gabe makes this happen. He makes our dreams come true.
I mean, geez, this was tough. Fantastic to be on the podium again. You guys did a tremendous job. Fantastic points. Back on the podium again at Sebring.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a little bit disappointed because there was maybe the chance to do a little bit more. There was a car in front of me that was about 20 laps down, and he decided to block me. It is what it is. But yeah, great championship points. Yeah, I'm proud of the team. They executed a great strategy. Fingers crossed we can make a little bit of an improvement for Mid-Ohio, and I'm sure we can contend for the top places in the championship.
Competing in this field is not really an easy feat, you know, so I have to be proud of where we finished. I've already got my next steps to try to take the next step forward with the car. So I'm already thinking about the next test day to move forward before Mid-Ohio. Always thinking, you know, see you at the test day.